Throughout history, a single compound, ammonium nitrate, has been at the heart of some of the world's most devastating industrial explosions. Intended to feed crops, yet capable of leveling cities. These are the stories of when it all went wrong. Halifax, Nova Scotia, December 6, 1917. Just after sunrise, the harbour stirred with activity. Two ships approached the Narrows, a narrow channel at the entrance to the city. The SS Mont Blanc, laden with high explosives, was inbound. The SS Emo, unladen and outbound, was running behind schedule. They collided, gently, but disastrously. Barrels of benzol ruptured, a fire began, and just after 9 a.m., the Mont Blanc erupted. The explosion released the energy of 2.9 kilotons of TNT, the largest human-made explosion at the time. 1,782 lives were lost. 9,000 more were injured. Entire blocks vanished. It would be decades before anything similar was seen again. August 4, 2020, Beirut, Lebanon. A city on edge, already battered by crisis. At the port of Beirut, a fire broke out in a warehouse. Nearby, unknown to most, sat 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate, confiscated years earlier from the ship MV Rosas and forgotten. At 6:08 p.m., the fire reached the stockpile. A blast equal to 1.1 kilotons of TNT tore through the capital. 218 lives lost. 7,000 injured, 300,000 left homeless, the port flattened, glass shattered for miles, Lebanon wept, and the world watched in disbelief. It was one of the most powerful non-nuclear explosions in modern history. Tianjin, China, August 12, 2015. Near midnight, a fire spread through a container yard in the Binhai New area. Two explosions erupted, just 33 seconds apart. The second, far larger, was triggered by 800 tons of ammonium nitrate, 256 tons of TNT equivalent, 173 dead, including 104 firefighters, nearly 800 injured. Shock waves blew out windows for kilometers. Fires burned for days. And on August 15th, 8 more blasts followed. An investigation would later reveal the root cause: an overheated container of dry nitrocellulose stored illegally. The disaster exposed cracks in oversight, regulation, and enforcement, with tragic consequences. Oppau, Germany, September 21st, 1921. The morning shift began at the BASF chemical plant. Inside a silo, workers struggled to break apart a 4,500-ton mass of ammonium nitrate and ammonium sulfate fertilizer. They used dynamite, a common practice. But this time, the result was catastrophic. The explosion killed between 500 and 600 people. Around 2,000 more were injured. A crater 125 meters wide. Whole streets destroyed. The quiet town reduced to rubble in seconds. It was one of the earliest large-scale chemical disasters in industrial history, and a grim prelude to tragedies yet to come. Ammonium nitrate, a fertilizer, a force, and a threat when mismanaged. From Halifax to Oppau, Tianjin to Beirut, these explosions remind us of a hard truth. Disaster doesn't strike without warning. It waits for neglect, for complacency, for silence. And when it comes, it leaves behind a crater far deeper than the earth. It leaves a wound in history,